everyone, hello all, and welcome back to the next episode of the Somnium Files. My name is Mitsuda Madoi, I am your forensic scientist from the world of mysteries. And we are probably maybe beginning to approach the endgame here. We have filled out an awful lot. Hold on, let me actually start this up. We have filled out an awful lot of that flowchart. There aren't a whole lot of branches left for us to go down before we're allowed to actually begin the endgame. We did also play a lot of Minecraft last stream. And here I thought I had principles.
What? You stayed at a hotel with Tessa?
Yeah, I forgot we were doing this last time. Anyway, let me take a gander at the flowchart before we start out. If it'll just... Alright. You are here. Yeah, I don't know how much space there is left on this route. I don't know if there's going to be any more branches. So it might be that we just finish this route and then we start unlocking some actual plot progression. Although, speaking of this route, when last we left our intrepid Date, he had developed mental pollution from syncing with a girl with a severe mental illness, and then just believing everything she said uncritically. And now we're talking to an otaku yakuza. It is all considerably less fun than it sounds.
It was a business hotel.
Hi, Date.
It was a 2-bedroom.
Don't say misleading things. We got 2 rooms, each with 2 beds.
We did bathe together, though.
Iris, you're a bad person on a completely unrelated front from your severe, horrible cancer.
No, we didn't. What?
Isn't your gang supposed to be clean?
Why are you here anyway?
I told Mama about the attack by Nizelaz.
I see.
Yes, I believe all of this uncritically.
I heard about the shooting in Golden Yokocho last night, but I never thought it'd be you.
Of course it's me. What's it gonna do? Involve someone less important to the plot? Honestly, Mama, I thought you were savvier than that. Alright, Mama, can you please take this lady off my hands?
When you told me you were coming, I made them leave. I can't let them see me with Tessa.
Alright, cool. Have you found Renju yet? He is the only thing here that we have not completely given up on.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything new for you.
Well, shit.
But, I did find out a little nugget of info you might want to hear.
Interesting.
What is it?
What, a nugget? It's a type of a meal made from various chicken bits compressed into the shape of a small ball, but that's not important right now.
I'll tell you, but, Date, come over here. Again with this?
Boy, I wonder if they're going to do the exact same joke verbatim and then just pretend that repeating it makes it funnier in direct defiance of the actual laws of comedy as understood for generations.
I'll tell you, Date, but you gotta do something for me.
You want to shake her hand again?
No. I did that already. I want to see her peonies.
Boy, how incredible.
I'm sorry?
I want to see Tessa's panties. I really, really want to see.
Are you having a spasm or something? What is happening there right now? Should I call a doctor?
Gotta let me get a peek.
She's not gonna let you.
Well, can you at least ask?
Dot dot dot.
Unbelievable.
Mo and I went back to where we were.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
Hmm?
This guy wants to see your panties.
She hit me hard. The writers completely gave up on actually coming up with creative dialogue for this bit. So is this what they mean when you say be careful what you wish for?
That's messed up, Date. I know Momo would never say that. Right, Momo?
Yeah, of course! Date, you! Evil pervert!
Seriously?
I want the, 20 hours or so I've put into this game back.
You just want a handshake, right?
Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell him.
Close to 30 at this point, really, Jesus. I just took Moma's hand and shook it.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
You're going to be portrayed as a protagonist for the rest of this game and get away with absolutely no consequences, and that actually causes me physical discomfort.
I thought that was yesterday.
Alright. If this info isn't worth it, I am canceling the rest of this playthrough.
Anyway, what's this intel you got?
Check it out. Friday night near Bloom Park, someone saw Renju.
Well, he's not there now, so I don't know what you want me to do with that information.
Friday night.
That's when Shoko was killed.
Okay.
Obviously, that's not enough to pin the crime on him.
But you know, it is really convenient that we just suddenly pulled this witness directly out of our keister. The 11th hour.
But it does prove he was there.
I guess we should check the merry-go-round again.
The police have already thoroughly searched it.
I was about to say, if we did find something new after this many additional checks across this many routes, it would feel like the game was just cheating.
And we've been there more than once before on our investigation.
But we might have missed something, right?
Alright, are you going to
Sorry,
treat this
never heard of
seriously?
them. Are they even real?
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I've always known, deep down, there must be some kind of secret organization. Always known it.
When she heard the singing and dancing bit last stream, she jet-ass said, I understand why my brother sold this game before finishing it. She also said that she was playing and had to go through what you went through. She would have just exited the game and never opened it again. It was hilarious. Yep, this game is a comedy goldmine right here, can't you see?
Anyway, I got some info about the shootout.
Okay, yes, please.
Those guys aren't affiliated with any criminal organization we're aware of.
Okay, that lines up with what I've already been assuming.
They're not Mafia, or Yakuza, or anything.
They're not Mafia spelled with a Y, they're not Bratva, they're not Triads or Tongs.
They must have been hired guns.
Hired goons?
By Niza Mattis.
Not even the Irish mob, not even the Jewish mob, I thought for sure.
It's Nizit Laws!
Pretty sure Nizit Laws is just something backwards, but I don't remember what. And that was the thing people came up with during the release ARJ. Mama's sitting on the other side of the desk. Being all tiny. Look at that tiny man.
Maybe Mr. Okiura was a part of NICE.
What?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
If you can call what you're doing tonight, Psynchin.
What makes you think that?
When we were at Sunfish Pocket, my friend said...
Yeah, game? Game, you wanna pick this up?
he was looking for Iris.
Right, that should not have taken that long.
And then later, I almost got kidnapped by NICE.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
Was that just a coincidence? And not just that. When you found my corpse in the parallel world, you found it in an Okiura warehouse.
A warehouse which, I hate to sound like a broken record, but the game is not pitching me anything to look at. We have established is not connected to Renju in any way, shape, or form. That name's not entirely a coincidence, but it's pretty close.
Whoever killed
just
me in
give me a
that
minute.
world was probably affiliated with NICE. That makes me think the Okiuras and NICE are connected. Maybe NICE ordered Mr. Okiura to help Number 89 escape. And Number 89 is an assassin.
You know, we keep saying that, but have we actually established it at any point? It seems like just a thing everyone's decided arbitrarily.
If he wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Okiura must have...
If that's true, it could be related to Shoko's murder.
Enlighten me.
Shoko must have found out about the organization.
Alright, is this an issue with my
Pulled up the engine
Switch?
close and displayed the body as a warning.
I really hope not. Because I am not sure how I'd go about fixing something like that. It all comes back to NICE because we've arbitrarily decided it does. Switch a little warm? I mean, the thing's only been on for a few minutes, it shouldn't be. Once we solve the mystery of NICE laws, everything else will fall into place. Or so I thought.
If you want to know more about NICE, why not ask Ota?
Clearly, he's the most informed person around here.
Remember what he said yesterday?
I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Yes, clearly the greatest source of information we could possibly go to right now, an unemployed 25-year-old man-child with no connections to literally anything. He said he thought they were
I
interesting.
have more information for
That's
us.
absolutely the same thing as knowing about it. Alright, let's get out of here. There are 3 places we can go. First, Bloom Park. Curious about Renju being seen there Friday. Second, Matsushita Diner. I want to ask Oda more about NICE. And third, last but most certainly not least, the Sejima estate. Sejima was probably the one responsible for Iris's murder in this parallel world. In which case, he might be a part of NICE. And the man behind the slaughter. Wee. I need to confront him. Alright, can we summarize that summary? Now let's do it all again!
Let's go, Iris.
Oh, yeah!
You're taking Tessa with you? She'll be safer here.
I can't do that. I made her a promise. I will be Iris's garter belt.
Or what?
Sorry. I meant bodyguard.
A Freudian slip, no doubt.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, sure, let's just not talk about what just
But
happened.
if you're gonna leave, you should take this with you.
Take this, it might help you on your quest. Mob opened his desk and took out a small object.
What's this?
A GPS transmitter.
Moma, Iris's phone already has GPS.
I know. But in case she gets caught and they throw away her phone or something, it's just an extra precaution. Put it somewhere they won't find it.
Thank you.
Iris took the GPS transmitter and hid it in her clothes. You know, considering the direction this scene was going, I'm really pleasantly surprised they didn't specify she tucked it in her panties or something.
I hope it'll be useful.
May it help you on your quest.
Date, if anything happens to her, I'll make sure you regret it for the rest of your life.
I could defeat you by just, like, extending my hand against your face so you couldn't reach me.
It'll be fine, relax.
Freaking Ben Shapiro looking ass motherfucker. Alright, the only place here I have literally any faith having any connection to the actual plot that's happening right now is the Sejima residence. So I'm gonna save that for last, just so we end this on a not completely miserable note. For similar reasons, I'm going to get talking to Oda out of the way as soon as humanly possible. Ota and Mizuki were both in the diner. Neither of these people actually, like, leave at any point ever, it looks like.
Nizet laws. I see.
Food just kind of spontaneously manifests in the kitchen.
It's not impossible.
It kind of is, Ota. Oda spoke softly to himself, looking deep in thought. Alright. Came here to talk to you, let's get this shit over with.
I've heard of them.
No, you haven't. Shut up. Don't lie to me, you pig.
Nizet laws, or Nize, is a satanic secret society. Like a cult. They sacrifice children.
You know, Ota being really into QAnon is by far the least surprising twist this game has thrown at us.
While the sacrifice is up all night screaming, the cult performs ritual acts. Their ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons.
You know, the sorts of people who would definitely be involved in Satan worship in the year of our Lord 2021.
They've only been active for a few decades. But some say that they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world. An organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
Illuminati deconfirmed, it turns out. Or is this more of a corporate merger thing?
But even though their membership is huge, no one knows who their leaders are.
Could it be Satan?
Like, you've heard of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, right?
Yes, you know. The Jews. You can just say the Jews, Oda, you're not fooling anybody.
But for Nice, there's nothing. No one knows who's running the cult.
Then who's flying the cult?
My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
Ota doesn't know about the launch-in system or its connections to Nice.
In fact, he seems to think this is a completely different thing than what Iris was talking about. That's suspicious.
Iris found out just why they're after her. Pieces fit.
If you believe everything she said.
I'm not sure they fit even then. When did we start talking about Satan's? El Diablo.
Tessa is my hopes and dreams.
I'm ignoring this.
Peace and my life.
Lucifer.
My light,
Hallel.
my star, my sun.
The
my
Great
goddess.
Deceiver.
She's like the laws of the universe
The
itself.
Antichrist.
The embodiment of beauty.
The Tick, if you will.
An angel, a lover, a cute mascot to put on a body pillow,
This is not news to us, game. Why are you throwing this at us?
a guru, a wife, a soulmate, life itself. She's the object of my total devotion and worship.
I wonder if Oda knows about cancer. I am 99.99 repeating % sure he doesn't. It is literally the only thing he'd ever be talking about if it wasn't.
Snuck lover and wife in there.
I would ignore it.
And like I told you before, I'm Tessa's thrall.
She resurrected me after I died in that car accident, and now I have no free will. My life is a constant waking nightmare. I can feel no pain. I can feel no warmth.
If she calls for me, I'll be there.
Thanks, Ota.
Thanks, Satan.
That makes me happy.
Alright. Where's your mother?
out
Isn't
right
she?
now.
Yeah, she's also got a severe brain disorder that feels like something we should be concerned
I'm not
about.
sure where. Shopping, maybe.
Alright, Mizuki.
Who is Iris to me?
Why are we asking this?
A friend? A big sister? And I kinda envy her. No, stop it!
How? Stop it, you.
It's true, though. I look up to you a lot, Iris.
Yeah. I really like the way the light just fades from her eyes the moment the can't dialogue stops.
Alright, Iris, let's get going.
But hey, she managed to get through an entire scene without arbitrarily insulting somebody with literally no provocation.
You
That's
got it.
technically
Date.
progress.
If something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay?
Don't know what you'd contribute, but sure.
I'll come help right away.
Me too. I'll save you no matter what, Iris. Thank you both.
Promise me.
I promise.
Alright. Good talk. Let's go re-examine the crime scene. Surely it's not like getting rained on for an entire day and then being left to rot for a full week would have any sort of negative effect on our ability to find new evidence. That's just silly. I took Iris to Bloom Park. Not for the first time. Took my time, checking every inch of the merry-go-round.
There's nothing here.
Incredible.
Guess not.
Why did Renju come here Friday night? Was it to place Shoko's body here? You know, those security camera records we found in the other timeline should still exist. Or did he have another reason? I mean, they wouldn't prove anything, but you know, they feel like they should have come up by now. Renju was my friend. I want to believe him, but I don't know how long I can keep defending him. Where is he? What is he doing? Why does he spend so much time wearing digital watches? Thought it over 1,000 times. My head is heavy with it. You know, given that Renju is the CEO of an online idol company, do you think he has, like, some sort of funny nickname like Yago? Do you think the ASAT fans on Twitter, the ASAT heads as they're called, like making posts about how he's the real best girl and spreading memes on the subreddit? Iris suddenly snapped me out of it.
Want a race, Dante?
Race?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, I
wanna
know I was
challenge me?
there at the time.
Well, sure.
Okay. We gonna play some track and field? I'm pretty good at button mashing. I can tense my thumb up real good, because
Yeah,
I'm
let's do it.
always extremely high-strung.
We'll start here and end here.
So, we race around the merry-go-round?
Alright, attention, Dates. Please scream and run around in circles. Thank you.
Right. Line up next to me.
Before I even had a chance to reply, Iris got set. You know, if you're going in a circle, but you start out on the same point, given the, whichever one of you was on the outside is gonna have to run a bit longer. That's why, you know, on actual track and field courses, the lanes are separated and the start positions are staggered a bit. 'Cause they all run the same distance in the end. I guess I have no choice. I lined up next to Iris.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Ready? Set. Go!
I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I must be dreaming. A second after the race had started, I was already 2 paces behind her. I couldn't close the gap. I watched her back get smaller and smaller. She's shrinking, oh no. Chat. They shrank her.
See? Told you.
Yeah, sure showed me.
Iris is the messenger of the gods.
You've earned your namesake. Do you know a lot about mythology?
Huh?
You said that Iris is a goddess in Greek mythology.
That is fairly obscure. Usually whenever people talk about Greece, they talk about Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and maybe Hercules. Wonder when something will actually happen this stream. God only knows
3
at this
days ago, you were
point.
talking about Egyptian mythology.
Egypto. Yes, we finally arrived in Egypt.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
The big yellow one in the sky is the sun, for those of you who didn't know.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
She pronounces Eye of Wadjet different than she pronounces the Wadjet system. That bothers me. That's what Iris told me 3 days ago. Horus's left eye is the Eye of Wadjet. That have any relation with the Wadjet system? Wadjet connected. I mean... I'm sure, like, the devs did it that way intentionally because it means something symbolically, but, I doubt it has any sort of material meaning. A Wadjet is, at the end of the day, and just a name. And if I'm right about... Well, let's think about this logically. First Cyclops killer went after the same eye that Rohan Kumakura, you know, lost the use of because he got his head bashed in with a baseball bat. I believe if we're looking at a right-handed culprit, I should say, going for the Eye of Wadjet would just be more natural. So if Rohan's not around anymore, because, you know, he's dead, it would be just more natural to just go for the left eye, because, you know, you reach your right hand straight forward, someone standing directly in front of you would be facing the opposite direction, their left eye would get to you first. You wouldn't have to reach across. After the cross trap.
Oh, mythology? I actually don't know that much. Uncle taught me everything.
No, he didn't strike me as the type.
6 years ago, I used to come here with someone all the time. I used to call him Uncle.
Oh yeah, didn't he come up with A-Set too?
Yeah, that's right. That name is rooted in Egyptian mythology too.
Yeah, Nana, you brought this up a few streams ago. Set and Aset, or Aset, I don't speak Egyptian. I don't know, it's all Greek to me. Are both gods in Egypt, as we all know.
I told you yesterday, I love moving around. And I especially love dancing. But
Sorry, I thought I saw Solid Snake in the bushes over there for a
about 3
second. Hold
months
on.
ago, Mr. Ogira told me something. He said that I can't dance.
Why?
I don't know.
Does it have something to do with that walnut-sized tumor pushing directly against your brainstem?
He said something about being over-reliant on dancing and neglecting my singing. You should stop dancing for now and practice singing.
But during your live stream,
She was dancing.
Because I was sad. After I stopped dancing, I lost so many fans.
I mean, that really sounds like he, just proving his point, you know?
They said terrible things to me, like that I'm worthless if I can't dance. All I have is dancing. Just dancing.
Just Dance 2024, for some reason releasing in 2023. That's never going to stop bothering me.
Horus's arch enemy was Set, his uncle.
I mean, she needs practice singing, but if she's a dancer, she needs to be in a dancer position in a group. Only a VTuber, though. She doesn't have a group. Does have a very well-rigged model, though, I must say.
his uncle.
By the dawn, mine uncle.
Osiris's little brother is Set, and his son is Horus.
Horus Yeah.
This Set was an awful guy.
I mean, just the most fucked up guy you've ever seen. Just the absolute weirdest. I once saw Set go into a public restroom, and then I went in immediately after him, and there was just human shit smeared all over the walls. I mean, who does that?
One day he tricked and killed Osiris by trapping him in a coffin. So naturally, Horus didn't take that well.
Oh, that guy.
Drats! I'll never forgive you, Uncle Set.
That's our Set. Insert canned laughter here.
On the other hand, Set didn't like having Horus around. Ugh, he's so annoying! Osiris said that I was supposed to be king. But now everyone's like, oh, Horus should be king.
Who do you think should be king? Set or Horus? Vote now on your phones.
Are these idiots serious? Horus would be an awful king.
But he's got a point.
Time to go to war! And so, a bloody war broke out. Just like that. And the winner was decided by a deadly game.
What kind of game?
Extreme high-stakes chess boxing?
They would disguise themselves as hippos, ford the river, and whoever gets to the other side first would win.
Okay, no, it was just the Oregon Trail.
That's what they decided.
I do not like this, Iris. Her smug aura mocks me.
How oddly specific.
So, for 80 years they fought. It was bloody and horrible.
Well, it would have made for a real interesting movie if you're into that sort of splatter schlock. Oh, you're stopping there? Okay.
In the end, Horace won. Horace used a spear to cut off Set's foot and wee-wee.
Wee-wee?
Got him right in the wee way.
I believe she is referring to a male. Wait, why are you asking me?
But Horace didn't come out of this unscathed.
Plot twist, he also lost his wee wee.
During the battle, Horace lost his left eyeball to Set.
And his wee wee. They both wind up falling in the area that constitutes modern-day France. And that's why French people are always going around talking about wee wee. Anyway.
It's said that the left eye survived and traveled all over Egypt, gaining wisdom and experience.
The Left Eye was the subject of an entire spin-off series that wound up outlasting the run of the main series.
Horace had no idea that his left eye was wandering around on its own.
What? Where
Horace was totally bummed out. He went to see the god of wisdom, the moon, and time, Thoth. Damn, Set did that? That's brutal, dude.
That's fucked up, man. That Set's a real fucked up guy.
All right, I'll use my moon power to heal you up.
Yep, in the name of the moon, they will
Yay,
unpunish
thank
you.
Mr. Thoth. Okay, here it goes. Moon healing power. Ring, ring, ring. Thoth cast his spell and Horace's eye came zooming in. Zoom, click. Horace got his eye back.
I love a happy ending.
And from that day forward, his left eye had the power of the moon in it.
Left Eye OP, please nerf.
It became the symbol of knowledge and healing, and revered as a sacred icon.
So that's the Eye of Wadjet?
Right.
And it became the Eye of Providence.
Yes.
And do you think that's why we call it the Wadjet system?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, what about a Set?
Horace's mom is named Isis,
Why don't you set the
but in
record straight
ancient
on this
Egyptian,
one?
it's pronounced closer to Ise or Asa. How do I explain this?
And with words, ideally.
I told you about Horace's dad Osiris. His mom's name is Isis. So Osiris is Isis's husband.
Osiris Isis. Osiris is Isis's husband.
Osiris was assassinated by his brother Set.
Isis is the Osiris assassinated wife. Indeed.
That's what I told you earlier, but there's more to it.
Call now and we'll double your order absolutely free.
After Set killed Osiris, he tore his body to pieces and threw it in the river. Isis was devastated.
Yeah, she looks real torn up about it. It's funny, because getting torn up was kind of Osiris's thing at the time.
I can't believe I'm a widow at my age. But she didn't let it break her. Because she had the power of life and death. Alright, fine. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll just revive my husband.
You make it sound so easy.
With a group of her friends, she gathered up Osiris's body and started the resurrection ritual.
Which, to be clear, it was in fact very easy. Being a god is playing life on easy mode. God's OP, please nerf.
Live! Shkrr! And so, Osiris was revived!
Ordinary Thursday.
Well, technically he wasn't all there, So he wasn't in one piece.
The One Piece is not real. I was lying last time.
But anyway, Isis was the goddess of life, death, and fertility. She was worshipped by all the land.
I think I get the picture. But what does that have to do with your own name?
There's a theory that the Greek goddess Iris is really based on the Egyptian goddess Isis.
So Isis and Iris are connected.
Yeah,
And Isis sounded like Aset in ancient Egyptian, which is where your stage name comes from.
that's right.
Meow, oh, that's right.
But remember, I didn't come up with the name.
Her uncle.
In the end, we didn't find any new information on Renju. But I'm not too upset. Well, that makes one of us Date. I'm glad your time isn't valuable. Friggin' footwork guys, friggin' elite, higher ups. Do you have any idea how many new footprints I'm going to have to log as you two trampled all over this good scene? This is what a criminal investigation is about. Sitting on a bench talking to teenagers. Not making any progress in the investigation. That's how you solve a crime. Don't always get what you want.
Let's get going, Iris.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, thank God. Alright, you old bastard. Have they fucked up your leg yet, or does that come later? Also,
There's no
don't
one in the
forget,
garden.
if those guys weren't Yakuza, then you are the only recurring character in this game wealthy enough to have hired some hired goons.
So must be inside.
Wait, I have detected a living organism in the garden.
Is it a snail?
You should look around.
Garden stone. The life signal coming from. A giant green blob. If four connect, they disappear. Oh, never mind, that's just a plant. It's a plant. Not a blob. It's not a Puyo or a mean bean. Alright, if I were a mysterious figure, where would I hide? The
No
Tsujima
one is
residence.
It's a garden lantern.
Yes, it is.
I said garden lantern, not hardened lanyard.
I'm aware of that.
Garden lantern. No one here. No one is inside, then... Then what? A tree. Staggering literary abilities. Practically painting a picture with the written word. Alright, there we are. That veranda looks more like a gazebo. Computer. Enhance.
That's so. Next to him is... Hitomi?
So they do have a connection. I believe we, were theorizing what that could be last time, were we not? Oh, the pieces are coming
It
together.
looks that way.
Why?
But why?
What's Hitomi doing with So?
Date? What's wrong?
Ours has to be his daughter, I swear. At this point, I think that's the only option that makes sense. At least in my brain. Iris hasn't noticed them yet. I decided to ask her about them.
You said you don't know So Tsujima, right?
Right, I don't.
What about your mom? Does she know so?
I don't know. I don't think she does.
Do you ever talk politics at home? Anything like that?
Not particularly.
I mean, poor girl hasn't even hit the voting age yet.
Why are you asking me this?
I'm pretty sure the voting age in Japan is above 18. That's, most of the developed world, if memory serves. It was at that moment. Two bodyguards dressed in black came running out of the mansion. They had panicked looks on their faces. Didn't you specifically tell me there was no life signs coming from inside that building? That's strange.
We told you you can't come in here! You can't do what you want just because you're a cop.
Why don't you two have different faces?
You're trespassing. That's a crime, you know. Get lost.
No use pushing it. If they called HQ, we would get arrested for sure. But what happened to Iris? Who would protect her? NICE is a huge organization. They have people everywhere. Can't believe they didn't tell us about those twins. They broke the Nox rules. Can't risk being caught, then I wouldn't be able to save Iris.
Fine.
Alright,
Let's go,
fine. Guess
Iris.
we call it an afternoon.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, I don't think they've explained why marble is called marble at any point in all this game. Ooh, they changed the lighting on us. Very nice, I like it.
Where are we going next?
Marble, golden yokacho.
Not just any yokacho, but the shiny one.
Wasn't that where we were attacked by knives?
It'll be fine.
If anyone shows up, I'll just shoot another exploding bullet at a vending machine full of porno mags. These guys are nameless henchmen, they all run on the same AI system.
I didn't tell anyone we were going there. They won't be waiting for us.
I mean, it's not like you're carrying multiple pieces of tracking software on you or anything.
Besides, they wouldn't ambush us in the same place twice.
But why marble?
No reason. I just need to talk to Mama.
Hmm?
Gas, 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 we gotta step on the gas. I know, you know. But do you know, chat? I know you know, but do you know that you know?
Sorry I couldn't come last night.
No, don't worry about it. It was better that you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't hear? There was a shootout right in front of the bar. They closed all of Golden Yokocho down.
Yeah, that's wild.
They were saying something about hitmen suddenly pulling out guns and shooting. They were trying to kill a man and a woman. Wait a minute.
I'm a man and a woman.
Yep.
I told Mom about Now last night. And about Nice it laws, too. On the wall. 100 bottles of beer on the wall. It's a poster on the wall. How I learned to stop worrying and love the bum. Oh, that is. Alright. So this is Iris.
Sorry for the late introduction.
She's little brat. We touched brains and now I'm a crazy person.
This is Iris.
Frederica, Rika, hello Rika! Welcome to the stream. Why does nothing work anymore? Thank you for the raid though. Hello everyone. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mitsuna Bedoy. I am a forensic scientist from the world of mysteries. And we are here playing the Somnium Files. Hello, Dr. Hope. It's a pleasure to see you again, as always. So for those of you who don't know, the Somnium Files is a mystery game. Multiple routes. We're fairly deep into... Though given the number of branches that we've had to start and stop on, it should be safe to play a bit further without spoilers. A new hello with 15k points from lurking now and then. Clearly. I mean, you know, right back at ya. How many points do I have on your channel, Hope? Terrifying. Anyway, hold on, let me check. This is gonna bother me if I don't get it looked at. Like an unfortunate skin rash. Alright, over on Hope's channel, I currently have 78.5k drops of HJ10. Good lord. Probably start actually chatting to people at some point. I have no idea how to put. Yeah. Sounds right. I sure hope so. I just checked it. Anyway, to catch the new arrivals up to speed. This is Mama. They're non-binary. We love her very much. This is Iris. They're a VTuber with all the negative traits that implies. We are Kaname Date. We touched Iris's brain earlier and it drove us crazy, and now we believe in QAnon. And we're talking to Mama because... Actually, I don't remember what we're doing here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aset. You bet. Oh, sorry. Habit. I meant Iris.
Gotta get around to this game myself. It's certainly an experience, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my, you are so cute. Are you a virgin? You are, right?
It's also like this basically all the time, and I'm never going to stop being uncomfortable with it.
Oh, yeah?
What a coincidence. Me too.
Wow. Incredible. What are the odds? That's why I need to steal your tags. I like no backseating as theorizing, though. Yeah. I actually just came up with it like 15 minutes before stream. This is the first time I've used that tag. Of how the Aiba had to put her thoughts in. Yeah, also our glass eye has a super like bleeding edge AI in it that we're not sharing with the outside world for no reason.
Oh, you don't say.
Incredible. I love the tag. It's very much my approach to games like this as well. Yeah, Nana and I have been bouncing ideas off of each other, like, all stream. Like, all playthrough, I should say. We're, what, like 18 streams into this at this point? Hold on, there's a flowchart. This is the amount of progress we have made in this little performance thus far. I love flowcharts, especially the flowcharts that actually let you snap around and look at stuff without having to manually play through the entire route. That's just good game design right there. Yes, looking at how much space there is over in this corner, there's probably not going to be any further branches over here, so all we've got left is Jutai and... no. Jinai, both of which are locked behind further information, which I am forced to assume for lack of alternatives we're going to be getting at the end of this branch. Fancy ideas around is always the best when everyone's just theorizing. Yeah. Been working here as an intern for 5 months, Lamau. Yeah, I never talk about it because I'm too much of a softie, but for those of you who don't know, The lore is that by following or subscribing to this channel, you are signing up to be my subordinates as head of the Tokyo MPD Forensics Lab. So, go fingerprint that vase over there. It got broken when someone threw it at a murderer. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright. Add that as an intern on all of my very real resumes. Yeah, go ahead. Share my email. I'll fucking lie about being your boss. I'll help you get a job. I got nothing better to do with my time. Job market's hard enough as is. Anyway, last stream, a bunch of hired goons. Hired goons? A bunch of hired goons came around and shot at us right outside of this very building. Do you know anything about that?
I think they must be foreign mafia.
No, we just talked to the local Yakuza. They told us they're not any known gangsters. Which is why we think they are hired goons.
Some kind of international organization. They would do anything for money.
What a coincidence, so would I.
Nice must have hired them.
Alright, there we go. So Nizet Laws is a delusion ASET is having that because we synced without using proper protection and got brain pollution, we are now also being forced to believe in. We know it's a delusion because the first time I played through this branch, I went on the branch where we do take proper amounts of skepticism and we find out that actually ASET has brain cancer and suffers from delusions. I do not know why we're learning more in the route where we don't know things. It's kind of bothersome.
Sorry, honey, but I don't know a thing about that.
Wow, a pitch-perfect adventure game, you used the wrong item on me and I have nothing to say, Roots. I haven't seen one of those in years.
You're an informant. I'm sure you must know something.
Yeah, Date, what could we possibly draw from this?
I'm well versed in local information. I know all about Tokyo's underworld, but I can't say much about the rest of the world.
Isn't the Wadjet... No, they did mention the Wadjet system was invented by an American company. Which is why it's kinda weird that we're the only ones who have it. Alright.
Mama, I want to ask you something.
Mama... Ooh. Didn't mean to make you... I need to dip out to Lurky and take a shower and so, but I wish you luck with the hired goons. Hired goons. Thank you, Hope. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks to, Rika for raiding. Thank you both kindly. I'll see y'all later.
What is it?
Shit, what did you just say? I gotta do my joke. When I ask you something, what is it? It's a form of questioning. Put into a sort of single sentence, but that's not important right now.
Those gunmen were waiting for us. Did you tell anyone we were coming?
That's right. You did tell Mama that you were coming.
Sure, they appreciated that very much, knowing them.
And that you were bringing Iris.
Well...
Alright, come on, give us the lead. We've been stagnating all stream.
I did tell one person.
Wow, that's really convenient. Who was it?
Who?
The person I was gonna have you meet, of course.
I need names. Tell me where the bomb is.
Same guy who gave Ren his watch.
Damn it.
What's his name?
Alright, hold on. That watch... It was made of gold. It was extremely expensive. Renju himself is a company president, but he didn't give himself his own watch, and he couldn't be his own friend. I think Sejima is the only alternative we have left, assuming we're talking about people we know already. Which, given that we've covered, like, the entire rest of the web aside from this branch, is only good writing.
Futa, I think.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Baby mates, we gotta grab a food, let me know what I miss. Alright, Nana.
Futa Amanoma.
Hold on, Dante's having a new type flash. Anime noises.
What?
Oh. Well, that's no fun whatsoever. Cuter, I trusted you. Considering you dress like that, I don't know why, but I trusted you. Pewter sold us out. Who would Pewter have sold us out to? I doubt they paid for the guns themselves. For a few reasons.
Pewter.
I mean, then again, if my name was Puda, I probably would have turned evil too. I'm still polishing that dried bonito fish. Yep, that's a running gag we're doing. Alright. Let's head back to HQ. Pewter and I have some words to exchange. Hold on, it just needs a
There's
minute.
no one here.
And they turned out all the lights, too. This is starting to look like Freddy Fazbear's Pizza World or whatever it was called. There's nothing here.
Maybe he went home.
Pewter? I don't think he has a home.
No, that can't be.
Pewter never goes home.
Pewter is definitely around here somewhere.
Date, your intuition is correct.
Okay, thanks, Iva.
I am detecting a living organism nearby.
I mean, that could be anything. It could just be one of the cockroaches.
I knew it.
You know this place has cockroaches. I call that one Larry. And what's in this binder?
I know. This pewter guy must be hiding between the binders.
He is pretty skinny.
What is he, made of paper? Of course he's not in there.
But Paper Mario is in there, and we do need to look for him. But I want to look at the table. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor.
Of course Pewter is not there.
It could be, you don't know.
Take this search more seriously.
And door number 1, go to the sink room.
Is Pewter in here?
No, he's not.
Well, I tried. Alright, if I were Pewter, where would I hide? Is he downstairs? They won't let me look at the stairs. I guess that answers that question, probably. Man, you know, if the guards in Metal Gear had X-ray vision like this, they'd have a much easier time finding people.
There's that bastard.
Alright, now kick the door in. And...
Wait a minute! Okay, I'll tell you everything.
You better. We've had
You
absolutely no
told those
plot
men that
progress
Iris
all
and I were going
stream.
to Golden Yokocho, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, okay. Good to know.
Renju hired them.
It was Renju.
Renju did?
Which means Mr. Okiura is in with Nice.
Okay, let's actually think about this actually seriously for real. Never mind, I'm back. Turns out food has already been cooked, so I gotta wait more. What the fuck is going on? What did I miss? So you dipped out like right as Mama was telling us the person we were looking to, who was Renju's friend, was named Fuda, right? Turns out Fuda is Pewter's real name. Pewter's the one who sold us out. And the one who hired the hired goons was Renju. Curiouser and curiouser.
Nice.
I mean, I don't think it was all that nice.
Don't play dumb. I know you're with them.
My favorite character? I thought Mama was your favorite character.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just helping Renju.
Did you help number 89 get away?
How much does she know?
Just answer the question.
Mama, Pewter, and Kagami are my top 3. I miss Kagami. When is Kagami gonna get more screen time?
Yes, I did.
It's been bothering me. How was number 89 able to escape from Metro so easily?
I mean, I was asking the same thing, but the game didn't say anything about it, so I just assumed they were softening up the security for dramatic purposes. That's a thing you have to take into account when you're writing, like... We all know this isn't a work of fiction, so if you don't draw attention to the fact that something plausible but unlikely is unlikely, people are just gonna assume it happened that way. It's like a Murder on the Orient Express, where 90% of Poirot's deduction comes around from the fact that, you know, him realizing the setup of the murder in the first place is very unlikely, which, you know, what about every other case he's ever solved, huh? Huh, Christy, huh? You overrated Hack? Sorry, that was just bothering me.
And you were the one being held hostage. If you were helping him the whole time, it all makes sense.
Oh, Pewter, why did you give in to the dark side? They have cookies? I had cookies. I would have shared them with you if you'd just asked. I mean, to be fair, if my real name was Fuda Amanomiya, I probably would have turned to the dark side too. I guess we'll start with the watch. Would he like to share why it's so important to him?
Is it true that you were the one who gave Renju his watch?
And Peter, I trusted you so much.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, good to know. There's no need to ask anything else. Why did Pewter help Renju? His last answer was all I needed to hear.
Two days ago, Renju escaped from the hospital. Renju asked me on the phone to report everything about Shoko's murder case. That's what he wanted. Yesterday, the boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
I'm trying to think what the connecting point between Ren and number 89 is. If I'm right about Ren not being the one in Ren's body at this point in the narrative, then... I'm not sure who is. Okay, hold on, we don't There's a lot of pieces missing from this puzzle still.
I was conflicted. I thought hard about it. But it was Renju asking. Someone I love. And he sounded like he was on death's doorstep. He was begging for help. I couldn't say no.
When you love. They gave him a watch, Nana. He said that watch was the most important thing in his life.
With my intelligence, I was quickly able to come up with a plan.
Hashtag humble brag.
You know what the results were.
Yep. Got some real nasty bruises on my shins, I'll tell you what.
The escape happened exactly how I described earlier. Though, I wasn't being threatened with a gun.
We just kind of walked out the front door.
You were acting, huh? Just pretending to be his hostage.
Yes,
Did number 89 know about the plan?
of course. We discussed it when we were alone in the interrogation room. Naturally, he agreed. I imagine he would have taken any possibility of escape.
Hold up, I gotta check something. Pewter. Name Futa Amanoma. God, that's unfortunate. He's only 36. I'm sorry. What? I was about to make a joke about, you know, how fiction usually doesn't portray anyone over 50 as gay, but this man has aged like a glass of milk placed in a sunbeam. Lord above. You poor bastard. He likes multiples of 16. Not quite prime numbers, but you know what? Comes from the same place in the brain. Chairs. Do you think Pewter owns any gaming chairs? Tokoroten and Amore. When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie. That's Amore. He dislikes bugs, cats, conservative, and cyclopes. Hobbies are working with machines, collecting dojins, and magical girls. Not like magical girl anime, just magical girls. And his skills are model making and imitating vuvuzelas, presumably with his bare lips. But he gets real annoying about that sometimes. Maybe when he's drunk, like at the last office Christmas party.
Even if we failed, he was already serving a life sentence. I may not look it, but I have connections high up at HQ.
Here's my queer icon now, I'm starting to forgive him, MGL. Nana, he got us tabled in the legs. Honestly, you and your problematic faves.
Friends from my college days. I asked one of them to call up the boss.
Yeah, but objectively, Date is a worse person, you know? I can't argue with that.
I don't know.
So what, just cause a hot guy calls you up on the phone and says, hey, can you break this guy out of prison, you're not even gonna ask why? Not a single time, honestly. Peter, I thought better of you.
It's true. Please, believe me. Renju said that he needed him. That's all I know.
Alright, if number 89 was, in fact, in on the Cyclops killer case, which I vaguely feel like... Hold on. So the killers in the previous... The original Cyclops killer case, the one that took place before, not the one we're investigating now, were Rohan Kumakura. We're very sure of that. And whoever was in Date's current body at the time, which we know from what we're pretty sure was the culprit in Iris's body's brain scan. Where does number 89 fit into all this? Who is number 89? Did they get swapped with someone? I don't know. They're clearly somebody. They know a lot about the current case. I was thinking, like, if that is, you know, Rohan's partner, then they could easily have gotten, you know, busted out by the current culprit in Renju's body, you know, to reunite the old gang. We don't know what their connection to the case was. I mean, they could certainly be a serial killer. They're a big enough asshole.
Let's see.
Alright, 36 though. I can't get over that. Man's gone fully What happened? What happened to you, Pewter? Who hurt you?
So where is Renju?
Even if I knew, why would I tell you?
'Cause I asked politely. Yeah, gray hair is a style choice. I mean, maybe. Having cheekbones so small, so, like, sunken in you could use them as additional pockets is also a style choice. I mean, everything Pewter's got going on right now is certainly a style choice. Team Flare Scientist Pewter would like to battle.
Because you don't want more holes in your body than you already have.
Got a lot of pores, and they take a while to exfoliate.
You can't.
Why not?
Date, I didn't tell you all this because you were threatening me. I genuinely wanted you to know, to understand. The truth, Date.
What are you talking about?
Gangrene is actually very popular in fashion, popularized by Billie Eilish. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this game came out before she, like, had her big overnight blow up. Did it? I don't know, I don't follow popular music. I mean, look at me, tell me that's a surprise to you.
There's a variable you haven't considered.
God damn it, I forgot to carry the two.
I made Aiba.
And?
You don't get it?
Date, his hands!
They're not being animated anyway, but just take my word for it, he's definitely doing something. My eyes!
Date!
He's just EP.
Come with me.
Come with me if you want to live. Can't believe he had the foresight to install a self-destruct system. I was saying this whole time, Aiba seemed like a very powerful system. At least someone's got a leash on her, honestly. Also, Billy got really popular in 2019, so I think they would have been pushing it a bit close.
Date, calm down or it will compromise your ability to drive.
I thought you were driving. Wait a minute. If I'm talking to you, and you're talking to me, then who's flying the—
If you crash, you will not be able to save Iris.
Not with that attitude.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Okay, are you gonna check the GPS thing?
So then where the hell am I going?
We've got one of those. Data, you know none of the roads in this place have turnoffs. If you just keep going straight long enough, you'll eventually hit the next plot beat.
How would I know that? You acted on your own.
What about her phone's GPS?
I tried. It's been turned off.
Come on, come on. We saw you set that Chekhov's gun. It's been less than an hour.
It's just an extra precaution. Put it
There
somewhere
we
they
go.
won't find it.
Aiba, calm moment, now.
On it.
Thanks, the Yakuza. You're the real heroes of this story. The sky. That's not important right now. I explained the situation as fast as I could.
Tessa got kidnapped? Dante, you bastard!
I know. Yell at me later. Right now, I need you to tell me where she is.
God damn it!
After a short pause, Mama yelled out.
Koto, Ariake, Harbor Warehouse District.
It's like they didn't want to model a new place or something.
What?
Nani?
That's where the cold storage warehouse is.
That's where I saw Iris's dead body.
How many times can an iris die? By Bob Kane and Bill Finger.
Hey, are you listening, Apple?
I've got it, thanks.
I'm on my way there too.
What a pewter, he has no idea what he just got himself into. Alright, so Chad, how are you doing today? You read any good books lately? Yeah, okay, we're here. 9:29 p.m. Hired goons. Man, they're really laid out like a Metal Gear, like a stealth level at this point. I mean, I know we're just gonna do a few QTEs and then they're all just gonna go away, but you know? This looks like it'd be really interesting to play, like as a video game. A real video game, not whatever this is. Alright. Computer. Enhance. Well. That's not the sort of something I was used to dealing with.
Those are the guys who attacked us at Golden Yoga Show.
I recognize them because they're wearing masks, Mondate.
The mercenaries.
Resident Evil, the mercenaries.
How many?
I detect more than we can see. They are positioned all over the area, surrounding the warehouse. Each of them carries an assault rifle.
You know, I can just kind of see that for myself, Iva, but thank you.
Getting through will not be an easy task.
Looks that way.
Tons of enemies on high alert all around the storage. What if we drop this box on them? What if we drop this bucket? Yeah. Anything of consequence over here?
There are portable barricades set up in 2 areas in front of the warehouse.
Portable?
They can be moved and erected easily.
Portable barricades in 2 spots around the warehouse. Good to know. Can look again at the hired goons, but we got nothing to see there. Game won't turn this message is green. That bothers me. what's our plan of approach in that case? Alright, game, gotta chuck me something to work with here, or we're just going to be stuck staring at this wall all night. We go up and parkour over their heads? No. Anything on the floor? Nothing but a lot of rain. Up there in the sky. Down in the water. Alright, I've looked at the thing, game. What would you like to, Would you like to chuck me, a aggression point at this point? I mean, it's not like this is a puzzle we have to solve. Once we trip all the event flags, Iba's just going to ring us up and announce, "I've figured it out, Date. I know what we need to do." And then we'll just press some buttons and bang, bang, bang. Bangity bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. We... In the great words of the immortal Commander Shepard, we'll bang. Okay? Okay, come on. Game. Game. Why am I not? Came back with food. What have I missed? I've been gone since my last message. Iris and Pewter are in this warehouse, and I'm pixel hunting for, something that will make the game let us actually advance beyond the screen. Also, we called MoMA, and MoMA was MoMAing all over the crowd. I like the part where MoMA said it's moment time, and then, used an obnoxious dead meme. Memes have shelf lives that are getting shorter and shorter every day. Okay, seriously though. That barricade isn't even variable. What are you trying to pull here? Do we get to, you know, go fight the hired goons at some point? Please, please and thank you. We should watch Morbius someday. I haven't even seen it, but I feel like it'd be hilarious. Nana, you know the whole joke about that meme is the fact that Morbius has literally nothing to recommend actually sitting down and watching it, right? Like, literally nothing. Not even, like, bad enough to be interesting. It's just a perfect 5 out of 10 designed by committee movie _TM. Am I going insane? Am I blind? Is there something I should be seeing very easily but just aren't? Like, I feel like this feels pretty important. It's a big old crane. But you know what? Game's not playing nice. Hired goons. There's the barricade again. Bloop. Might even let me actually look at different parts of the barricade. Where are you trying to fool here? Barricades in 2 spots around the warehouse. Can we just go around the other side? That feels like it wouldn't be that complicated. My nose itches. Just when I thought today couldn't get any worse. Oh, I thought I saw something, and now on top of everything else, I'm starting to hallucinate. Whoever said video games are bad for your mental health? Come on, the boxes. The boxes, the brain. Do you want me to look the answer up? Nana, if you could, I would not complain. Hold on. We are currently in the scene. Hey now, game. Dakai, if that helps you. Pull it up quicker. Or anything like that. D-A-K-K-A-I. I don't know what any of those words mean, but I bet they're very neat little, like, references. See, because the game is called I, and it's about a guy with an eye fighting a serial killer who steals people's eyes with help from an AI. With all the chapters being named something that ends in I. And all the Somniums are named, like, something that has the syllable I in it, which is the same naming scheme I've used for the titles of this very series of streams, except for that one episode where I forgot and never got around to changing it. That title was about Pewter, ironically enough, back when we actually liked him. For some reason we were all surprised when the guy who dresses like a really over-the-top tokusatsu villain turned out to be one of the antagonists. You know, with benefit of hindsight. I was about to say hindsight is 20/20, but given that Date doesn't have both his eyes, I suppose in his case, his eyesight would just be 20. Damned to you. Thank you kindly, my darling. Sort of in between. Next to the red barrel. Hold up. I thought I saw it. Where is it? There. I'm not even sure what that is supposed to be. Computer. Enhance. Might be in a literal white van.
Damn it. Is she okay?
What are the odds? You know, it's really nice that, these guys are so open about how evil they are.
Unknown, but at least we know she's alive. The issue now is reaching her.
And at least they're not putting her under the ice machine again. That was starting to get predictable. Alright.
Alright, let's do this!
Alright, chums, let's do this.
Hold on. Are you dense?
Date, think about who you're talking to, and then ask if you actually need to ask that question.
They're gonna blow your brains out.
They got guns?
Yeah, not just 1 or 2.
Like, at least 5. I did not sit down and count the whole thing.
They all have assault rifles, and they're everywhere.
You can tell? Even in the dark?
Have you forgotten that I found out what was inside your safe?
That's the entire reason you're here, in case we've forgotten.
I have superpowers.
The criminals will learn to feel the night while I wander the streets. Criminals are a superstitious, cowardly lot. That is why I must become what they fear. A guy in a weird rubber suit.
I can see in the dark, and I have X-ray vision.
Urban Legend 113749, thank you for following. I'm certainly suspicious enough to warrant it. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, shit, you were serious?
I'm always serious, and don't call me shit. I nodded, then told him about the rest. That Iris was in the van at the end of the harbor, and that there are 2 portable barricades on the way there. After I laid it out, I stared into his eyes.
We need a plan.
Greetings, dear friend. Greetings, comrade. I'm about to shoot a whole bunch of mans.
Yeah, sure I can. But I need to ask you a few things first.
I'm not letting you see Aset's panties after this. We've been over this already. Not letting you see my underwear either, just so we're all clear. Not on a first date. But sure you would. You want me to do this. You know, because there's so much other stuff here to talk to. Jeez, game, I'm not sure. What do you think? What do you all think? Which of these questions should we ask? Should we ask a question, or ask a question? Yeah, I'm gonna go backwards because I'm a rebel like that.
Tessa's in the van down there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
In that case, why don't we go around the back?
Unfortunately, that is impossible.
We didn't model things from that angle.
The warehouses are flush with the water. The only path to the van is down the front.
I relayed that information to Moma.
Shit. Guess it won't be that easy.
Unfortunately, this was actually designed by a human being, so they wouldn't have just forgotten to lock the door, or any sort of metaphorically comparable setup.
So these bad guys, why did they take Tessa?
The van's at the end of the row. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse is right there.
Yep, the warehouse to flush down. You know, I could probably take that thing down small enough that I could fit all the pieces down a toilet. But it would take a very long time, and I feel like they'd probably notice me moving the pieces.
Must be planning on taking her inside. Right now, they're probably getting it ready. They've got lookouts waiting outside.
Getting it ready. They didn't have to get it ready for whatever they were doing last time. That was certainly a production.
The jackoff who took Tessa. Pewter, right?
Doesn't strike me as the type who jacks off all that often.
What's his deal?
I think Renju asked him to do all of this.
Renju?
Told Mom about Renju and Pewter's relationship. Damn, hopefully we don't get caught. Yeah, I'm trying to do a stealth run here. I'm gonna go for the fox rank at the end.
Oh, that's right. Renju was looking for Tessa.
Not only that, in a parallel world, I found Iris's body at an Okiura Fishery warehouse.
Dante, you've gotta stop going around telling people this shit. No one believes you.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Like Zoink Scoob. Whatever.
Moma has a hunting rifle.
Moma, that's not a toy, is it?
No fucking way. This is the real deal, baby.
Back up in case everything goes wrong. Considering that we're going after one of our own here, not sure how useful that'd be. Although it is weird that Date has not called boss yet.
And do you have a permit for that? I am a cop, you know.
Oh, mate, you got a license for that hunting rifle? Oh, mate, you got a license?
Oh, come on. Don't Don't throw the book at me now, Date.
Oh mate, you got a license for that DreamWorks voice?
That appears to be a military-grade all-terrain vehicle.
Well, it can't be all-terrain. If we drove it into the water, it'd just sink.
Moma, that vehicle.
That's one of ours. I got it from the army. It's bulletproof, even the windows.
So if we just stay inside there, we should be alright.
I thought you were trying to run a non-violent gang.
Well, that's exactly why. We got rid of our offense, so we needed a little defense.
I suppose that makes sense, in a way.
Armored ATV. It's completely bulletproof.
So, what's the plan?
I mean, I've been asking that for a while now. Let's find out.
Well...
While I was coming up with a plan, a car emerged from the darkness. Everyone in this game drives white panel vans. It's weird. Makes me uncomfortable.
Mizuki, Ota.
I was about to say, are either of you old enough to drive? But then I remembered Oda's like 25. He's just, you know, kind of sad and pathetic.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
You contacted us.
What?
I sent an IL message to both of them.
Why?
Yes, exactly what we needed.
Date, if something happens...
Yeah, I know I was there at the time. I was just saying.
Promise.
Promise.
Exactly what we needed to take on this gang of machine gun-toting thugs.
Do you know what a white lie is?
An unemployed hikikomori and a 12-year-old. Between Mizuki's incredible strength and Ota's vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable.
No, I am an AI.
You always pull out that excuse when it's convenient.
Besides, Mizuki can be very helpful.
I mean, I know that. I feel like she shouldn't be. That's a weird narrative decision.
And Ota?
Perhaps he can be used as a shield.
That's cruel, even for me.
Date, who are the kids?
Don't call me a kid.
Who's the old man?
I sighed and shook my head. I made the introductions quickly.
So your 6th grade roommate and a NEET who's trying to get his light novel published?
Yep, that's apparently what I just said.
What good are they?
You don't look very useful yourself, old man.
Yeah, you're all short and scrawny.
Shut up, I'm not short. The Earth is just big.
If the Earth is big, then how do you describe Jupiter, huh? Huh, smart guy?
That argument is fallacious.
And you're short too.
No way. This isn't even my final form.
Shut up, Oda.
All my joints are folded up. I can get 3 times bigger than this.
Liar!
This went on for a bit. I finally got fed up and shouted at them.
Listen up, you idiots!
Alright, you screwheads.
You're here because you're all ACET fans.
And for literally no other reason. This is a really weird setup. Yes, by bringing up VTubers, we have successfully shamed them all into silence.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASET!
Fears.
Upset. Regret. ASAP.
Gambling!
Roulette. Bet. ASET.
Go team.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Whoa. Okay, can we go shoot the bad guys now? That sounds like it'd be fun.
Let's work together and get our Tessa back!
We can do anything working with each other.
This is our time to unite. Let's show them what we're made of.
Alright, if we have to combine together to form into a giant robot, I am leaving.
Yeah! Shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart, we stand. Show no
Two
mercy, for you
apart,
shall receive
two
none.
hearts that beat as two apart. Come on, come on.
It seems they've already become good friends. Iris has extraordinary power.
That's certainly one word for it.
Good. It's working.
I explained the situation to Mizuki and Ota.
Here's the plan. Ota, can you drive that vehicle? It's bulletproof, so don't worry. They can't shoot you.
Yes, sir.
Moma, I need your trigger finger.
And that's really the, like on a keychain. Hold on, just hold still. I've got a knife with me.
Get on the back with me and shoot any gunman you can see.
You got it!
And Mizuki, you're our secret weapon. If it all goes south, we're gonna need your powers.
Leave it to me.
Don't point at
Hey,
me.
Dante! What are you gonna have her do?
She might not look it, but she's something else. They won't take her down without a fight.
You sure about this?
I'm not sure about anything anymore, Mama.
Yup. You should worry more about yourself, Moma.
So, now you know your jobs. This is
Alright,
how we
so
get
basically
through.
the plan is we drive in a straight line towards the target and just kind of shoot anybody who tries to shoot us.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but our objective is to reach the end of the harbor. We need to rescue Iris from that van and then get the hell out of here. Any questions?
How come hot dogs come in packs of 10, but hot dog buns only come in packs of 8?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's lock and load!
We're coming for you, Tessa.
Yeah, what they said.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry, you meant right now? Okay.
Go!
And so, Operation Iris Rescue began. Come on, that's a really lame name. Date, you couldn't have done any better than that. Just call it, like, Operation Rainbow Rush or something, you know, something that's symbolic, that gives away what you're actually talking about to anyone who knows the name, thus totally defeating the point of a code name. I mean, that's what this version is doing too, but at least my version is interesting. Hold on, the game needs a minute to think. You have the utmost faith in Arrow. Arrow, hello, welcome to the stream. We're about to go into a shooting gallery section. Gotta go rescue some ladies from some hired goons. Like you do in mystery games occasionally.
Hey, look! Is that a tank?
All right, let's do this.
Why was that guy literally voiced by Patrick Star?
Kill him!
I'm sure this will not draw any negative attention to yourselves or your operation.
Damn, there's too many of them.
I don't think my rifle can handle this many.
I have to think of something.
Dante, you've never had a thought in your life. Oh wait, never mind, there's just a conveniently placed bright red barrel. We all know what that means. Yep. Just think really hard about what we're about to do, then do it.
Date, I have a plan.
Is it a good plan?
Probably not.
Just listen.
Given your last one,
You still have that pornographic magazine, right?
how did I know it was all gonna come down to this?
Don't act innocent. Last night, you went back to Golden Yokocho. You found one of those magazines and hid it in your clothes.
How did you know?
On your left eye, Date. Of course I would know.
I wish Date had literally any hobbies other than this.
In any case, throw it at the drum.
Oh,
Why not?
this is a collector's item. It's SSR.
Date, you have so much money on gachas already. You will get another one.
I can't just throw it away.
So what is more important to you, Iris or Eros?
Arrow. Iris.
Good. Hurry, they're closing in.
Wait, can't we...
I don't know who I'm supposed to be rooting for here. Okay, good.
Take this! What? Could it be the legendary?
Oh boy, a soggy
amazing.
porno
Oh, that won't
mag.
believe me.
It's just what I've always wanted. Thanks, Santa. Alright, then we shoot the barrel. We know, I've played a video game before.
Date, now! Shoot the drum! Now's no time for crying. The drum contains flammable liquids. Do you understand?
Who put this here?
Fine, I got it.
Who is in charge of putting red barrels full of explosives next to areas full of goons? This barrel wasn't here earlier. I know, I was there at the time. Alright, stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on friggin' target. Bang. Easy money. Wee.
Ota!
On it.
Alright, now the actual going to the bad guys part of going to the bad guys. Ota, you don't need to obey the speed limit. We're kind of not even on the road right now. Alright, then we get the one involving the crane, because that thing's very
Still more
purposefully
of
there.
that. No more oil drums to blow up.
I'm at my limit here.
Wait. Ima, any ideas?
Come on. Think. Think. Think.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's really convenient that Date has someone to outsource literally all of his most basic thoughts to.
Date, last night, you picked up something else, didn't you?
Yep, the bit's so nice they did it twice.
I told you, don't act innocent. I'm talking about the panties and bra you shot down in Golden Yokocho.
I needed it as evidence!
Enough with your pathetic excuses. Just aim under the container.
No!
Damn it, Date!
I was gonna give this to Reika as a gift.
Reika's not even a character in this game, Date. She doesn't have a character model. Reika's death wasn't your fault, Date. You need to move on.
Someone else's underwear?
Wine and underwear are best when aged. That's a famous saying in France.
That is not true.
Date, what are you doing?
Iris is in trouble.
Yeah, please keep drawing attention to what a terrible protagonist Date is.
Date!
Okay. Just gotta throw it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye! What the hell? This must be a gift from heaven! So
Wow,
wet.
a soggy
What is it,
bra
cats?
covered in
So
acid
dirty.
rain.
Shameless! Absolutely shameless!
At least someone agrees with me. Alas, poor goons. I had so much faith in you.
Good. That went well.
Did it?
Now, if we can cause that container above them to fall.
I see it. I can shoot the cable.
It's good enough for Sniper Elite, it's good enough for us.
Can you make the shot?
Take the shot.
Then let's go.
Alright. Is that what the long gun is for? Does the extra length help to, stay. Goodbye. Pew.
Oh shit, move!
Bonk. It's okay, no one died. It's fine.
Let's go.
Roger.
Fortunately, none of the goons up next to the next level thought there was any need to actually, like, come up and help their friends or anything. Are they friends? Do the goons feel any sort of sense of camaraderie with those they hang around with, or is it purely a business organization?
Once we get through here, then
What's the plan?
You have a plan? It's news to me.
Fine then. My turn.
Wait! Mizuki! Oh, that idiot!
You guys aren't even shooting actual bullets, they're just flashing muzzle flashes at us to look cool.
Date, Mizuki can't do this alone.
I mean, if she's running in against that many armed men on her own, isn't it really just a matter of natural selection?
Moma, cover me.
Cover me.
wait up!
Alright, what are you throwing at me? BB to save baby. Bam. Nice shooting, team. Alright, you've seen movies, you know how this goes. Each of you come in one at a time, completely fail to hit anybody standing completely motionless a few feet away from you.
Seriously?
That's right. Every shot missed.
Test me, motherfucker!
Bang. Oh, they're really showing us.
Mizuki!
Good going, team. I try to connect to your server, but it's not working. Need my server. If you mean the Discord server, I just clicked the link in chat, it's working fine on my end.
My goddess, your chariot has arrived.
Date!
Yeah, that link works, I just checked it. Well.
Ota, mission complete.
All right.
Date has a 10-foot vertical leap. He could have gone gold at the Olympics, but he decided police work was his true passion. I mean, the rules on the server, it's not letting me click the checkmark button. That's mildly concerning. Let me take a quick gander over in those directions while we've, got some downtime. After that, we split up and booked it. We got behind the wheel of his vehicle. Oda took the van. I got in my own car. Izuki went with Oda, and Iris came with me. Wait, did we complete the mission? I mean, I guess technically. Drove off as fast as we could in different directions. Everyone ran off in different directions. Everyone ran off in different directions. It was like that scene in the movie Ratatouille where everyone runs off in different directions. Everyone ran off in different directions. And poured down endlessly. And we got to clean up crew to clean up this mess. Okay, I just removed the roll from me on my end. And the React gave it to me back business as usual. It's working fine and dandy for me, I'm not sure what to tell you. It says here you have it in. It also says that as soon as you got in, you selected all 3 pronoun options on the roles server. Did you mean to do that, or was that a mistake? Alright, while we wait for that.
Date, Moma and Mizuki contacted us.
I think that was a mistake. You should be able to, just click and deselect them at any time. Yeah, that's also working correctly. Alright. Yeah, just click the ones that don't apply to you and you'll be fine.
They're all safe.
Good for them.
Good.
Good. Excellent. I breathed a long sigh of relief. This is not a Toho Project manga, so we cannot just use the cheap ending of having the donation box explode.
Do you
What's
think
up?
the Fruit of Immortality really exists?
No.
Legend about the shrine?
I mean, what do you want me to say? No, I don't believe the Fruit of Immortality exists. This ain't that kind of game. We have been in this too long for me to believe that.
Yeah.
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
Ate does not believe in time travelers, psychics, aliens, or espers.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
I was just about to say, Iba.
Because I experienced that in Iris' Somnium.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
Remember, if you play too much Minecraft, you too will grow deeply morbid.
Emotionally?
Don't do Minecraft, kids.
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
Computer give you anything to
Nothing
work
in
with?
particular. I didn't to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, I'm a lot better actually. Sorry, by the way, for everything.
During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. It's going to be real difficult to clean that out of the upholstery. I decided to pull over at Ikume's shrine so she could rest.
Oh, and thank you. I never thanked you for saving me.
You should be thanking those three.
People make mistakes. I'm not sure getting kidnapped by gangsters really counts as a mistake, but you know what? Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Some bodyguard I am. I put you in danger.
Well, no, the ones who put her in danger were the hired goons. Hired goons?
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have...
Now, come to think of it, we never did find out what they actually wanted with her. If it was just the same person who grabbed her in the other routes, wouldn't they have just put her under the ice-cutting machine and been done with it?
Anyway, there's nothing else to say, but thank you.
Maybe they didn't get their polar bear suit in yet. We do know that fursuits are expensive from the discussion we had in previous streams.
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Computer, enhance.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris, the rainbow goddess.
Yeah. That's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
I mean, most positive associations, or most positive thoughts come from association, not sort of any sort of inherent trait about flowers, or paintings, or architecture, or anime. No one has positive thoughts about anime.
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically.
I was about to say. I was not about to say that thought did not occur to me.
I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
You mean with your mom?
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot.
They do exist when you aren't looking at me, Iris. I don't know if that applies the other way around, but I'm pretty sure.
Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff.
And stuff.
I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
Did you play patty cake?
Like bratty cakes.
Okay, that's basically the same thing, probably.
It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors. Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it.
This isn't how you're supposed to play
Fill it
normal
with
patty
fruit.
cakes, but
Put it in the
you know, that would be more
oven.
difficult
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper,
to
scissors, shoot.
animate.
I win! Yay!
So as we can see here, I am better than at rock, paper, scissors than Iris, and therefore, by extent, also better than her uncle. I am the undefeated champion of the world. Do we know Uncle's real name?
I don't know.
Okay.
I only called him Uncle. Mama called him Falco.
Little Iris, she is aggressively cute. Alright, Mama called him Falco. Falco was prisoner number 89's code name. Or at least the code name of the person in the story number 89 told us, which we were led to believe was number 89, but I believe he never said explicitly.
Falco?
Personally, he'd prefer the air, but I guess he'll have to hang out with Joe.
Isn't it a funny name? Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
He told us he was from Djibouti.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
What a story that was.
What?
I mean, we'd already put that together like multiple times across different routes by now.
Now you have to take the penalty. Up,
Bloop.
up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
She is aggressively cute.
And number 89 is with Renju now.
I hope they're happy together.
What the hell is going on here?
Good question.
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget?
Probably.
I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
I think I would like that as a job, to be honest. You strike me as the type, Nana. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And we went on a date, so guess I'll tell you now.
I mean, you almost died, but you know that's how most of my dates end, so I guess it counts.
Sunday at 2 a.m. I was visited by...
Alright, was it Renju? Suspense is terrible, I hope it'll last.
Renju Okiura.
I knew it! I knew it! God, I am so good at my job.
What?
Nani? That's the shrine. Apparently her shoulder is part of the shrine now.
He seemed really sick. Probably because of his injury. At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him. He was sweating buckets, and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes.
Apparently Renju was very good at looking extremely pathetic.
He said, "Come with me."
Come with me if you want to live.
He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no, so I got into his rental car. We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran. Mr. Okiura has done so much for me.
Yeah, that's a, tragic common
He took
failing.
care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate. I wanted to trust him. No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person. I mean, he never did anything bad to me. He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but
You know, whomst among us, am I right?
you never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers or something that he found.
Maybe the thing he found was some flowers. You don't know. You don't know. You weren't there.
Or it was like a prank he was filming for the internet or something. And that's what I thought at the time. That's what I kept telling myself. But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okira the same way. Maybe he's a part of Nice. Maybe he's trying to... I don't know. I haven't seen him or spoken to him since. Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores. Restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes. I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too. And then at night, around 7 I think, I turned on my phone and got a Nile message from Mizuki. I want to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
Right? Question of the hour, where specifically did he take you?
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing.
'Cause there's a certain place that you seem to get involved in pretty consistently.
Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
It's been closed for 8 years. The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
The one that exploded. Why not? We've gone the entire game up to this point without visiting this place, even though they keep on talking about it. Curiouser and curiouser and curiouser yet. Now looking back on it, the explosion in the chemical plant is the biggest sort of unknown in our evidence list here. We're pretty sure the Kumakuras and Sejima, Congressman Sejima, both knew about it before it happened. But nobody seems to have benefited from causing it. One must wonder. It's gotta be important to the case somehow, otherwise they wouldn't have brought it up. Take a gander over there and see what we can see. You know, I honestly didn't think the game had any new locations left in it. I'm surprised. I'm bemused. I'm shocked.
Is this
I'm
the place?
flabbergasted. Sure, the rules in your server are not working. I can't click on the check mark. S, according to the display on my window, you already have the role that gives you, and if you have other alerts, then you can, you must be able to, like, look at the rest of the server, right? That's all that's supposed to do. Like, you shouldn't be able to look at the roles channel and, you know, pick those up if you don't already have the setting. You can see, like, the general chat, right? Yeah, you just click it once the other channels are unlocked, it doesn't stay clicked, but you did it if you can see the other channels. Right, Nana. Nana's got it down.
Yes.
Well, here we are, pays my beach and all the clams we can eat.
Where did Renju try to take you?
That door in the back.
Let's see what's behind door number 1. It's a new oh. Set things all the way out here. That's certainly interesting. Doesn't look noteworthy different from the one we've got at HQ. This actually This feels like it should be a win, but this actually throws a bit of a wrench in the theory I was making earlier. If the prototype sync machine is too large to be transported around, what is this place? S. You have yourself listed as Professor S on the other Discord. Can I call you that? It's gonna be a lot easier. I have a theory. Shoot, Nana! I will talk Professor S through what we were going over earlier while you type that out. So, S, the big picture idea of this game is that that machine we're looking at right now is what's called a sync machine. We can plug that into people and plug ourselves into the other end, and we can look at the other person's dreams. And that's a thing we've been using as investigative aid, even though it's frequently very confusing and reliant on subjective interpretation. I'm not sure how I feel about it as a game mechanic. That's not what we're talking about right now. The thing is that in a previous route, we heard from Pewter that there was a prototype sync machine invented in Chiba, I think it was 6 years ago, which was stolen by a gang of armed gunmen, which we've found here. Now, based on some inconsistent behavior from characters across the different routes, Nana and I had collaboratively theorized. Instead of a 60-minute timer, it only has a 6-minute timer, actually. But Nana and I had been theorizing that misused... Yeah, what Nana's saying here. What if the body switching is done with this sync machine? Maybe that's what actually happens if you stay in it for longer than 6 minutes. We never technically know what happens, only that Pewter says we morph with them, but at this point I don't fully trust Pewter. We only had a game over screen if the time limit goes over, but that doesn't mean something other doesn't happen. Right, yes. Now, the whole time we've been through here thus far, I'd been operating under the assumption that the prototype sync machine, or whatever the culprit was using to swap bodies with people, was like some sort of portable device, like the culprit just, you know, yanks out the victim's eye, jams this in the socket, and then wham bam thank you ma'am, 6 minutes later they've traded places. But if the culprit had to go all the way over here with their victim not dead yet every time they wanted to make the swap, that's a different option. Come to think of it, I had forgotten this until now, but I'm pretty sure that taxi driver we questioned did say... I thought he said that, what was it? Iris went to the Kawasaki district between dropping in on Sejima's mansion and going to the Okiura Cold Fishery Storage Warehouse where the culprit attacked Iris. I suppose, theoretically speaking, it's not impossible that the culprit was able to use Iris's body to, like... That explains why in the other routes Iris doesn't act normal. Right, yeah, the differences in her somniums between this route and that big production with the dead bodies and us seeing ourselves committing the murder is what put us on this path in the first place. The prototype psych version of the one that Pewter has. Yeah, that's the one, Professor. Also, Ikumino, hello. Welcome to the stream. I get the feeling we're about to stop, but I appreciate you dropping in.
A sync machine.
But it's red, so we know this one is evil.
Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Pewter was talking about?
Iris seems really cold and kind of ruthless in the past ones, but this proves that the real Iris is very ditzy and too bubbly. Yes, and also, if you'll recall when we synced with Iris in the other routes, There was the single mention of knives or Minecraft, but it was full of crayon drawings of mutilated animals. And some very specific and accurate memories of the original Cyclops killer killings, including the fact that the culprit had an accomplice, the correct identities and causes of death of all 4 victims, and, you know, having an idea of who the culprit was. It really does make more sense if that was someone else in Iris's body. We never knew how Iris would know that. Yeah, because she was like a wee babus at the time.
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
We're just weirdly unconcerned about that.
But what is it doing here?
Did the Cyclops killer, or whoever it was, cause the chemical plant explosion just to provide a hiding place for this thing? I mean, it's big, but if they are Sejima's son, they should be able to just afford, I don't know, like a house or a rental place with a lot of floor space or something. Are you sinking, son? Oh, we've been sinking like mad people, Corey. I used to think the real baddie's the original Date, not this Date, because we did see a version of Date in the mirror in that weird iris sink. Yeah, and they were covered in blood. And they're probably Congressman Sejima's son, who was allegedly overseas, considering what he said in the first ending we ever got. All the pieces are coming together.
Hey, Iris, are you okay?
Oh no, she fainted. Or maybe that's just the tumor, I don't know.
Stay with me!
Something's off. What is off, Legend? Makes me wonder, what body did the original Date have? That is the question.
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
Oh right, she has brain cancer. We've just kind of ignoring that this whole time.
What? Why?
Unknown, but I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
Yeah, big deal. That happens to Date every day, and he hasn't failed yet.
If this continues...
Let's get her to a hospital.
Impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
Can we use a sync machine to cure, like, cancer? I was about to say, that seems like a pretty physical issue, but they did mention during Pewter's big exposition dump that the sync machine physically inserts nanocables into the brain. Can we, like, lasso the tumor and pull it out through her eye or something? Is that an option?
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What?
That's no good. That's no good.
Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
I don't think that's how it works, Date.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
yes. Please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
At this point, what do we have to lose? She's probably gonna die either way. Yeah.
Suppose I have no choice.
I'm very curious what the somnium of someone who is currently suffering like large-scale brain failure and in the process of dying will
My
look
mission
like.
is to support you.
Because Iva did explicitly say she's already suffering brain
A
failure.
lot of time. Let's get moving.
Alright, Sync Machine, tell me your
This
secrets.
device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already. So what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind.
Damn it, nobody reads the manual.
We need to find that before we begin.
Alright, is it on the shelves? Is it on the shelves? Are there shelves? Can I look at the shelves, game? That'd be nice.
Date, is that thing on the shelf?
Alright, hold on. Bottle of chemicals. There we
Found
are. Aha! Reading the manual saves the day again. There's some stiff pages.
Leave it.
We should really get that roof repaired. It's leaking all over the place. Alright, what's the plan? Oh. That
Dante,
would explain quite a bit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, convenient how they only have to do it one way, though. Bloop, bloop. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. They're probably going to end the route after this sync. I'll polish this off here, and if I'm right, we'll call it a day.
Shovel Forge again?
We just got a one-track mind.
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now.
It's almost like everything's just falling away and dying or something.
By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Go for it. Tell us to dream name like JVH. Yeah, like there's words on the floor. Everything's very cuboidal.
Care to ask the owner of this world?
Boop.
She's lost consciousness, even in her own somnium.
Then we're gonna have to sync with that Iris and go through her somnium, and we're probably gonna find an Iris asleep there and go into her. It's gonna be a whole production.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
Yeah, I was curious how they were gonna make this an actual thing relevant to the game.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
I don't see any immortality either.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Somnium scan! Activate!
I was Minecraft catcher now. Yeah, prof. He said streams so much Minecraft, it's what her brain appears as now. Is this an issue with Iris's brain or just with the prototype machine? Right. 4 locks. Pretty standard issue. To save her, you'll need to give her the Fruit of Immortality. And the time begins... now. There's a lot of shit in this place. In fact, yes, I think it's because she's literally dying, but I don't know. First thing we've got to do is shut down that beam of light. Iris herself is probably not going to help much.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Do we have anything to place on the pedestal? Game? Game, you want to pick it? Okay, there we go.
Putting this here cuts off the light.
That was easy.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down.
Put it down on the grill.
Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
It's a game of Cat's Cradle. Maybe we'll be able to make a model of London Bridge.
Did you figure something out?
It's very late, so I must go to sleep now. Have a good one. Yeah, okay, thank you, Corey.
This might turn into a pentagram.
Nice of you to drop in.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
Gotta put something inside the detached shrine. This one's gonna take exactly 20 no matter what. Anything over here? Can we just... yeah, we can shave 10 seconds off. If I don't forget like a fucking dumbass. Perfect.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
We'll summon Satan. I'm sure he'll help us.
What?
I know the aliens.
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities.
Nana, how could you?
Whoa!
We're not fighting insecurities, though. We're fighting cancer. Is cancer caused by insecurities? Is that what you're arguing, game?
We have to deal with them before we find the Fruit of Immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
Okay, good to
What
know.
other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must
I
try.
have to fucking dance again. Damn it, Nana.
Right.
Nana, I'm afraid you're right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram.
I'm afraid they're gonna dance, and there's nothing we can do to stop them.
We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
They're not good at thinking carefully. Alright, lock 1. A 20 and a 10 on us. Egg-shaped monuments, the yellow pedestal. Koma Inu, I can't attack this pedestal. This is the one we've got to work with. Just sitting around investigating it isn't going to help anything. Arch the door to the shrine. How much time you got left? It's not a matter of, like, objective time, you know, Dreams. It's, like, really subjective. It's gonna depend on what spends the most time to do.
A pedestal.
Oh, please don't saddle me with anything I can't use.
Had a monument. We could place it.
Well, gee, thanks, team. Oh, where did we get a pedestal? Or a monument, I should say.
An arch.
This is called a Torii.
Anything through here?
I feel as though we shouldn't go through here.
We can't leave Iris behind.
I mean, we could. Don't exactly see how you'd stop us. Here's a blue pedestal. Alright, pedestals aren't helping. What about Iris herself? She's the core of all this. That seems a bit too obvious for a non-final stage.
Iris is unconscious.
Maybe if we just wake her up. Yes. Go to the shrine. Is there anything inside?
I am assuming this gate.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Rather ornate.
Meanwhile, at the halls of worship.
Yeah, the contract must have had a hell of a time.
It isn't opening.
You're right. Guess we can't just open it.
Well, I tried.
A gate that leads to.
What if I try digging the place up? Non-ascertained
The
obligatory
inside looks
head.
suspicious.
God, thumb and I, ow, I just realized I hadn't done this today. Why?
Why don't you make a hole by drilling the pickaxe in?
I don't really want to.
Oh god, everything hurts. Oh, my soul.
Bingo!
Majestic.
No good.
Can't believe that didn't work.
Stupid idea.
Alright. There are two Koma Inu here. Anything here?
Something is strange.
I mean, is it even a guardian dog?
There is a possibility that this is the result of a bug.
You know, a bug in her brain.
Pug?
I am not talking about the breed.
Could be a pug. That pug's
Making this so
cute.
difficult.
Everyone loves
You're the one
pugs.
making this difficult.
Can we pick this up and move it to the one that's already got the thing on it?
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Over on the yellow one? Or are they not gonna let us because they're mismatched?
It came back.
Perhaps because the colors don't match?
Maybe.
Alright. There's a monument over here. Can we pick this up? Alright, we're making time.
Apologies, but those are my specifications in the song.
If a bug tester found that, they'd be pretty pissed off, you know?
Yes, please tell us how obnoxious your own game mechanics are.
About it now.
I am glad you are open.
You know, just acknowledging that things are bad is the same thing as them not actually being bad, right? Right?
Understood.
Right? Alright.
An egg.
Please get all of this out of your system.
Where would you like me to place it?
This is the only one that's not currently getting shot at.
On top of it.
So we should be alright.
Upsy daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
Well, we're currently being shot at,
I appreciate the thought.
in case you've,
Oh.
forgotten. Right now there's a blue one.
An eggshell.
Shave off a few seconds.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Alright, there's a bunch of blue pedestals over here, but I think this one here is the one we need to actually use.
Understood. Huh?
It went through.
Oh, real helpful you are. Which ones? Maybe C? That's out the way. You gonna be helpful?
Understood.
Bloop. You gonna keep it this time? Thank you. Thank you, sir.
The light!
The light, it burns!
Bingo!
Hooray.
The pentagram is complete.
That was easy. I mean, it's really lopsided and looks terrible, but you know what? It's finished. And in the end, isn't that what's important in life?
What?
Bonk.
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
I don't like how lopsided it is. It's
Placement of the monuments
very
must be
bothersome.
incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Oh boy. Right, there's only one yellow one here, so this should at least be correct. I get the feeling we're gonna run down our, timer before this is over. That shit back up there. Alright. I was kind of expecting you to give me a chance to put that shit back there. Alright, what even have we here? Blue... C and C. Alright. 94 seconds per minute. You know, Prof, I don't mean to be, like, sarcastic or pedantic, but I have two eyes that aren't broken. There's one on B and C. Get one on one on D, one on... Hey, what are you doing all the way over there, you weirdo?
A pedestal with...
We're not gonna have time to do this.
Where would you like me to place it?
Right now, if we wanted to make it symmetrical, would we put it on C or D, and does it matter? You see, well, at least when you retry, you know what to do. Yeah, that's how you know you're talking about a well-designed game.
Dante, we don't have much time.
No, Iris!
Yep. And of course, everyone knows that games are better when they have long, complicated game over sequences that are completely unskippable. That's what separates the good games from the real connoisseurs. Alright. What shit did you drop on me this time?
An egg-shaped monument.
Yes, I know. Game, I know. I was there last time we went through.
Understood.
Can I please skip this dialogue? That is what the feature is for. Alright, you get on pedestal C.
Nothing on.
When did we pick this up? Jesus.
If we have a pedestal. Understood.
Right. Put that down. Now peach-shaped ones, peach-colored ones out already, so we have to move some shit around. There's one on C. There's one on B. This is where we started. Look, I'm not called to the Uchikoshi. Well, why not, huh? And that sounds like a personal failing on your end.
Pedestal.
Give me this.
Understood. Where would you like me?
Alright, now let's think about this. If we want vertical symmetry. So I think we gotta put them on the same letter. So this would go on option D, getting it off of option A. If I've done my math correctly. Getting real trash for our timing drops this time around.
Where would you like me to place it?
I'll tell you where you can stick it.
What
And I
is
put
that?
that down on the
I was
grill.
merely
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh.
Okay. Ah, come on, baby. Big money.
The light!
pentagram is complete.
Okay, now that looks even worse than last time. Gotta move the blue one up too.
What? Got it.
I love puzzles where I can't just go up in a above head look and actually investigate what I'm actually doing. That's the one we can't down. I hate this. I hate you. Why am I playing this? But if flying permissions allowed on the Minecraft server. Right, fine. I'll move the pink one. C. B.
Where would you like me to...
This one's also bugged. Do we gotta put them on A? A and D? Is that the correct answer? Cause that's stupid. You're stupid if you think that's not stupid, and I hate you. You know, the fact that I'm having to just live this entire time with the knowledge that this is in fact do you want me to look at the answer in a minute? No, Nana, I can just brute force this. It would probably be quicker. There is a blue E, right? Yep, it's all the way down at the bottom. It's... Alright,
A pedestal.
get on there. Alright, hold on, we don't have time to physically put shit there. For future reference... B... D... Isn't that what we just tried, though? Am I going insane? D... C... B... A... Just locked everything up. They've locked up all our options.
Dante, we don't have...
No, no. Iris!
Alright, and of course we have finite retries, because that's also going to be improving the circumstances. You know... Cause you know they gotta make money by getting us to put more quarters in. That's definitely really still a thing that's happening. Now, where did they start us off? I think there's one on C over there. B, C... DC. I don't think there's an option here that does involve... Hold on. B... D... C... D... Gonna go from here to there. And from one... Come on, let me select one. So each B should connect to blue D. There's one over there.
Egg shape.
Let me pick this up.
A pedestal.
Throw down on the grill. Alright, blue D. I think there's one over there. Dude. Diagonally over. There's one there. There's one there. Wait, no, if they go diagonally across, then... There's blue, and there's no option to move it up there. So much shit on this map, I can't, like, draw lines in my head connecting stuff, because there's gonna be crap in the way. Alright, where is blue D? That's what I just put down. Blue B isn't something I can put down. There's blue A.
A pedestal with a...
By that same token, I remember King
Understood. Where would you
E
like me to place it?
is also all fucked up. What if there's a way to decrapify the glitch pillars? That would kind of defeat the point of Okay, if I was gonna draw... I was gonna draw a pentagram here normally. Yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, they're making me do it upside down too. That's also throwing me off. They need to just be vertically symmetrical. Blue B matches to pink D. And blue D matches to pink B. Blue B doesn't work. Can we put them on A and C instead? When did we get this game? I distinctly remember us not seeing us pick this up. Alright, and where the hell is the last pink one? You're over on C. Well, don't, son. Give me that.
Where would you like me?
And we'll go over to the farthest one's also all fucked up. I am going to have an aneurysm, and I'm sending Kotaro Uchikoshi my medical bills. Louis is also fucked up, so we can't just invert this positioning either.
A guardian.
Replace the monument on the dog.
Understood.
You got the pink one, but you know.
Came back.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
So now I've gotta draw fucking mental lines. Alright. The Koma Inu is roughly like opposites. I guess the D area? Maybe? Put this over on pink D. Because that's open. Here's C. Over here's D. No. Oh, game, you are cruel, and I do not like that you exist on my planet. Let me just put this shit down. Alright, the game gave us a good score. I am forced to assume that is correct. One over there.
A pedestal.
The Somnium is heinously ugly, by the way. The fact that they are constantly shooting lasers at us. Hello, Fox. I know the solution if you need it. Does the Coma Inu even work as like a thing we can put shit on?
An egg-shaped Understood. Where would you like?
What does this do?
Pedestal.
What does that mean?
I was.
Oh.
Alright, I hate this Somnium, I hate this game, I'm mad at Eva for talking me into playing it. Is there even an order to all
Pentagram is
this?
complete.
It's certainly one word for it.
What?
Why is
The plate. You cannot at the very.
Got it.
The placement must be symmetrical, but there's no fucking way to make it symmetrical because half of the pillars are broken. Yeah, just run us down. We've got nothing better to do with our time. Here's the solution if you want. Yeah, sure, make me open it in another window, Nana. It's not like my fucking screen real estate is valuable, not like I'm using OBS as my game
Dante,
window or
we don't have
anything.
much time. We.
No, we.
Going, move the block to the top left and the blue block way in the back. They're fucking lettered, you imbeciles! Just fucking write the letters if you're gonna do it. That's not even helpful. Move the beach block to the top left. Which one's in the fucking top left? Hey, you know, you didn't have to specify top left either. They're all on the left. The block all the way back. What does all the way back mean in this context? Does it mean E? I'm pretty sure, like, blue E is shut down. Yeah, you see? Is it on C? Is it like fucking rotated 45 degrees or something like that?
A pedestal. A pedestal.
Look at that shit.
A monument.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. This is the one we gotta move. Check your DM, son. This is a screenshot I got. That's not helpful either, Nana. Stop this.
A pedestal. Understood.
Alright, are you fucking good now?
A monument.
You're right.
Okay. Thank you. Which one of you donkey fuckers do I gotta put down?
A pedestal. Understand.
Please work, or I will hurt someone. This is a threat. I know Kotaro Uchikoshi's home address, and I have a lot of frustration to work out on him. I'll tell you where you can stick it, Iva.
A pedestal.
I'll tell you as many times as I have to.
See,
What does that mean?
I was merely.
I appreciate the...
Oh. The light!
You know, this feels like the sort of game that would use generic, freely available stock SFX. There. We did it. Was it worth it? This is objectively
Pentagram's
not going
complete.
to help anything. I feel like most of the Somniums in this game have been, like, by any objective measure, complete wastes of both of our times. You know?
What?
Like, after literally every single one, game winds up going like, well, you know, Somniums are just
The world
dreams,
is-
we can't trust any of the information we got out of them, and like, then why the hell did you make them the game's namesake, huh? We learned literally nothing from Tsujima. That was just a ploy to get Date tricked into thinking that alternate dimensions are a thing so we wouldn't immediately recognize that the corpse we found in the warehouse was a fake, which you will recall did not work.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
Thank God for it.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit of the Tokiji no Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Getting on it, I'm
Aiba,
getting on
the door
it.
to the shrine opens.
God. I'm wondering if the everything is fake and
Fruit of
Somniums might be a
immortality?
lineup because Peter to kind of watch us see the original Cyclops killings and maybe it was a cover-up. But in one of the other routes, Pewter did just walk up to us and point-blank say, hey, Rohan Kumakura was one of the other Cyclops killers. And given what his brother told us
It
about him, I
appears
have
to be
no
the seed of
reason
a
to doubt
citrus fruit of
that.
some kind.
Alright, plant the seed, grow the
But
fruit.
we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange.
Besides which, if the Somniums aren't fake, what would that even mean? Like, did Iris actually once shoot a bullet at a television showing a creepy image of a you know, children's drawing of a dead dog, and did the television subsequently explode into blood? I don't think so. That doesn't make much sense.
The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees.
Yes, this is all
So
very
we are looking
fascinating.
for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
You don't say.
Right, but if we only had the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Aiba, you ready to slash and...
I see. If we plant it there...
Alright, the game is doing all of this for us. That's nice.
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
last hour of my life back. Alright. Go to the Chizuya, get water, water plants.
It's a
I finished
Chizuya.
literal kindergarten. I know how this story
You
ends.
do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Chunk.
You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Or maybe she's just hallucinating, I don't know.
I'll use it.
I don't think she's quite cognizant enough to answer that for us. Bonk.
Whoa!
It's raining.
The miracle of life. Hooray.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Good game. Obtained the fruit of immortality. Alright. Now we got you your damn
Iris is
fruit.
unconscious.
Eat it. Eat the fruit! Eat the fruit! It's good for your vitamin intake. Damn. Alright, I've seen this trick before. You think she's being lifted with magician's wires, but then he runs the hoop over them and you're like, whoa, it's impossible. But in actuality, she's being held up by a pole behind her, hidden behind her own body. And the hoop has a gap in it covered by the magician's hand, which you also can't see when it goes behind her. That's why he has to change hands in the middle of moving it.
Thank you.
Simplest day in the world. Bloop. And we never have to look at this again. That's the real happy ending here. Alright, let's get us out of this place so we can see how little that accomplished. Leave the crazy bit. By the way, after this, there's only a small bit before the route ends. That is what I was assuming, and that is the only reason I sat through this whole time. If I thought there was any more to this, I would have ended stream and just done all this next week. Oh well. Not
Okay.
next week.
You're awake.
Tate, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Yeah, sorry about that, champ.
No. Don't talk crazy.
You're a dancer. Your thing is supposed to be dancing crazy. Or was that other RPG guy?
I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
What did we do? Did you not pick up on that, Nana? After Dante read the manual for the prototype sync machine, he was like, oh. Is that how that works? And then we saw him reaching towards her eyeball. And I was like, oh, well that explains that. Because I thought it was weird that the new Cyclops killer was still going around gouging people's eyes out, even though Rohan isn't part of the equation anymore. And they swapped eyes, so even if it's a thing that's like, that's why he's doing it. Like, even if Rohan is still, like, on the phone with him or something in someone else's body, you know, his thing is that his eye is fucked up, and that's why he takes other people's eyes.
I met you.
Yes, you did. I was there at the time.
I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I had people to do, things to go, places to be.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichiru, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai.
I know this is supposed to be like a really deep emotional moment, but all I'm thinking of is that old Red Brown movie, where he promises the dying kid that I'll take you to Disneyland. There will be so much chocolate milk.
Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna be okay.
Of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay,
I mean, she'll die a little.
I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever.
Alright, don't promise the girl too much. You're just gonna set her up for disappointment.
You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids.
Okay, now you're just threatening her.
I'll even babysit them for you.
See? That's terrible. That's a worst case scenario.
Tati, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun.
I mean, I know I almost died multiple times. And he brought me to a Yakuza who sexually harassed me. But it was in a fun way.
Please, Mr. Dante, you can't leave me! Your back is so warm, Mr. Dante. It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
Yeah, that's my favorite
You're the only
Iris
person I
line.
can trust. Dante!
That's my name, allegedly.
Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Dante, can you tell me one last thing?
Why do they call it a driveway when it's where you park?
I've been looking. Are you?
No, Iris.
No, maybe I am.
You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris.
Sun appears to be exploding outside, but you know what? That's an issue for another time. And that's it. That's how this route ends. I really hope that unlocks something on one of those 2 routes we were gate-kept out of earlier, because otherwise, I don't think there's anywhere else for us to go. God, that was a whole production. Let's see if we can go back to the premium stream. Yeah, it's screw off credits, we saw you already. Give me that Iris roots. End. Alright, feel like we've got as many pieces as we're getting out of this crazy place. Would you like to save? You know it, baby. Yeah, I don't need additional save files if you're gonna throw us on a flowchart, so there we go. Sweet liberation. Where did that leave us off? Dante stared out over the water, overcome with guilt. I put clamp shoot. Okay, you wanna, After syncing with Iris, Dante can bring himself to believe in her apparent delusions. Boy, that would have been nice. She was still in danger, so we took her to Matsushita Diner. But she left with the person she trusted the most. And when we found her warehouse, Dante discovered a frozen corpse. I'm not letting the game put words in my mouth. That'll have to be a discussion for another time. 'Cause this is where we are ending for the week. It's Sunday. Whether you consider this the end of the week or the beginning is mostly a matter of personal preference. Anyway, we're going to be rating Aidisu Paisen. Aidisu is currently in the middle of a 12-hour dono-thon. I know my audience is made up almost entirely of broke college students and the bottom rung of working stiffs. I do not expect you all to contribute anything, but you know what? Just being there is going to be helpful for her analytics. And in the end, that's about the limit of what I can offer to other people. Anyway, this is where we're going to be ending stream. Thank you all for coming today. All of you take care of yourselves until next we meet. I don't want your body the next one on my slab. And I will see all of you in the future. Very well, everyone. Damn, just call us for it. Nana, you complain to me about how little money you have all the time. Don't you start shit with me.
It's noon high.